Hi, first graders. We're going to read one more Scaredy Squirrel story for the week. This is Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping. Can you just take a bite? Oh, that marshmallow right there looks delicious. I think they're going to have s'mores in the story. And you know there's always a warning, so let's see what it is. Look at it. It's a page full of zippers. It says, warning, Scaredy Squirrel insists you check your zippers before reading this book. So make sure if you have any zippers, then they should be zipped up. Do you have them? Good job. Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping by Melanie Watt. Here's Scaredy Squirrel up in his tree. Scaredy Squirrel never goes camping. He'd rather be comfortable inside than risk going out into the rugged wilderness. Besides, setting up camp seems like a lot of trouble. He always makes a list of things he's worried about. A few troublemakers Scaredy Squirrel is afraid could get too close for comfort. Skunks. Ooh, they're stinky. Mosquitoes. Ooh, can you swat them? Oh, I don't like mosquitoes. Quicksand. You could slip in there and never come out. The three bears. Penguins. Do penguins live near campgrounds where we live? And zippers. Why is he afraid of zippers? So he finds a simple way to sit back and enjoy camping from a safe distance. He's got his TV, and here's the TV schedule, and it says at 6 p.m., The Joy of Camping. And it says, The Joy of Camping, a groundbreaking new show that lets you experience camping from the comfort of your own home. See schedule for details. So he thinks he can just watch a show about camping, and that will be just like camping. Do you think that's going to be quite as much fun? Don't know about that. Scaredy Squirrel sets up his new television, but he realizes there's a problem. He needs to plug it in. Look at his plug. It doesn't even make it all the way down the tree. Reaching the nearest electrical outlet will require major survival skills. Because you can see here the sign says it has camping, place for your RV, and plugs. But he has to go that way. And that's going to take some bravery since Scaredy Squirrel doesn't like to leave his tree. Here's a few survival supplies Scaredy Squirrel needs to pack if he's going to go and plug in the extension cord. Really long extension cord to plug in. Popsicles, tomato juice, bag of cement, dictionary, pliers, instant oatmeal, and a fan. Why do you think he needs those things? Let's see. And here's his outfit. The wilderness outfit. The heading tells us that. He has a netted hat with a net on it to dodge the bugs. He has a neckerchief so he can look like a real scout. He has water wings to stay afloat. I guess there might be water there. He has a badge, a peace badge to show that he's peaceful intentions, meaning he doesn't want to fight anybody. He just wants to be peaceful. There's no zippers. He has a penny in his hat to bring him good luck. He has a nose plug to bypass nasty odor. So he has something to pinch his nose so he doesn't have to smell anything stinky. He has a walkie-talkie to stay in contact. He has, so he can talk to, I don't know who he's going to talk to, camouflage jacket to blend into the great outdoors. And he has rubber boots to be quick and dry. And here's his Scaredy motto. A prepared camper is a happy camper. Okay, and here's his mission. He always makes himself a plan. At 5:30 hours or 5:30, leave your comfort zone. 5:31, run through the woods and keep a low profile. That means don't let anyone see you. Enter the campground at 5:41 a.m. At 5:45, locate the electrical outlet. At 5:48, plug in the extension cord. At 5:49, run back to the home base. Get comfy and watch The Joy of Camping. All by 6 o'clock in the morning he's going to do that. He likes to wake up early. Wow. And here you can see the extension cord all the way around. Now let's see. And this map has like a key with tents, the play area, the RV area, the washrooms, the trash area, the electrical outlet. So you can kind of see electrical outlet is about as far from his tree as you can get. It says, place a walkie-talkie at the foot of the tree to stay in contact. Mosquitoes are itching to get you. Fan yourself to blow off these thirsty critters. So let's get that fan out and fan. Good job. And then here, keep a nose out for skunks. If sprayed, overreact. Wash off stink with gallons of tomato juice. They say that tomato juice can take away the stink of a skunk. So imagine we got a stinky skunk. Ow, ow. Pour some tomato juice on yourself. Okay. Thanks, Scaredy Squirrel. Wherever there are coolers, penguins rule. They're as cold as ice and won't warm up to you. Toss popsicles to occupy their sharp beaks. So now I know he thinks that there's penguins and he should feed them popsicles. So go ahead, give your penguin a popsicle while we pass. Wear water wings to stay above it all. There's a tiny little pond. So I guess you have to wear your water wings. Quicksand will bring you down. To avoid that sinking feeling, mix in cement. So now we know where the cement is for. And there's the 3 bears. You're not out of the woods until you get past the 3 bears. Their weakness? Oatmeal. Because in the story they like to eat their porridge. Serve them a quick bowl and do not snooze. Do not be like Goldilocks. Do not sleep at their house. So go ahead and give them their bowl of oatmeal. Campsites host a zillion zippers. If you get caught, use pliers to break loose. So now I know I had the pliers to get out of a zipper. Okay, so nose plugs are a must in this area by the bathroom because it's stinky. Note to self, if outlet is too high, use a dictionary as a step. So that's why he had the dictionary. And electrical outlet is here. Wow, that's a lot just to get to the outlet to plug in that extension cord. Wow. The rubber boot camp and fitness training charts. Warm-up routine. Go ahead and stretch. I can't do that stretch, so you try it. Touch your toes and then reach for the sky is number 4. And here's his obstacle course practice run. He's practicing for when he goes to plug that in. So he goes around the hanger, through the cones, through the sand like the quicksand, past the penguin picture. The Scaredy promise. A fit squirrel is a safe squirrel, and the Scaredy law, run, but never run into trouble. So he's practicing. He's getting all of his exercise. So he's ready for his big mission to go plug in the plug. Okay, so this is what the outdoor conditions have to be like for him to go on his mission. It has to be, if there's sun, he can go. If there's clouds, he has to wait. If there's rain, he has to wait. If there's wind, he has to wait. If there's snow, he has to wait. And if there's a volcano going off, volcano activity, he has to cancel. The Scaredy rule, if all else fails, take cover. And what does he always do? Play dead. So the only real time he can go is if it's sunny. The following afternoon, right on schedule, Scaredy Squirrel proceeds toward the campground. Look, he's got all of his stuff. He left the walkie-talkie. He's got the cord, everything he needs. But you know that nothing ever goes as planned. So make a prediction. What do you think he's going to run into? Remember at the beach, he ran into a bunch of people. So wonder what he's going to run into here that he wasn't expecting. You can plan and plan, but you can't always plan for everything. Scaredy tugs. He pulls. He looped the loops. Look, he's going around all these things. But suddenly, a penguin appears! Oh no, a real penguin. This was not part of the plan. A penguin at the campground? Oh, now I know there was a penguin mini putt, like a little golf course is where he's at. Scaredy Squirrel panics. Here he goes under there. He spins around the windmill. Here he goes. I'm following his trail. He dropped his cement. Here he goes. He dropped his pliers. He dashes. He went through this cave. He splashes. He dropped his tomato juice. He jumped off the dictionary. I feel like I lost him somewhere. Oh, wait. I know what happened. He went here. He went here, behind the tree. He bolts. He went through under the picnic table, dropped his fan. He crashes. He crashed into the holder for all the golf clubs. He climbed up the stairs. Oh, no, there's a volcano. He fell. He came out of the waterfall. He splashes. He bounced off the dictionary. He takes cover. Oh, I don't even know if you could see all that. So I'm just going to hold this up and let you look. It's hard for me to read at the same time. Okay, so if you can see, he started here and he went through there, around the windmill, through the sand pit, through the cave, out of the cave, around the tree, under the picnic table. I'm not sure you saw all that, so I'm just going over it. Back up the steps, by the volcano, down the waterfall, and here. Into the canoe. And remember, what does he do when all else fails? Do it. You can do it. Go ahead. Plays dead. He plays dead, and nothing ever happens when he plays dead. 30 minutes later, nothing's happening. He's in a boat. 1 hour later, there's a fish, but nothing's happening. 2 hours later, he's still just laying in that boat. Scaredy Squirrel finally gets the drift. He forgets all about the skunks, mosquitoes, quicksand, 3 bears, penguins, and zippers. The wilderness isn't meant to be seen from afar. It's meant to be enjoyed up close. Look at that view he had when he finally stood up in the boat and stopped playing dead. Look at what he got to see. Can't see that on TV. Not the same. Scaredy breathes the fresh air, savors roasted marshmallows, gazes up at the stars, gathers pine cones, listens to songs, and gets comfortable. Look, there he is. He even did some campfire songs, and he toasted marshmallows. And then he has his own, look at his little mini tent. How cute. Early the next morning, Scaredy Squirrel plugs in his extension cord and follows it back home. There it is. You see it? All the way around someone's tent, all the way back up to the tree. This wild adventure has inspired him to approach camping differently, so maybe he won't be so afraid of it anymore. And look, instead of watching it on TV, he decided to camp on top of this tree and use the toaster to toast marshmallows. And how did he plug in that toaster, you ask? With the extension cord he plugged in, he left the TV unplugged. He plugged in the toaster. And it says, P.S. Some things are worth the trouble. So it's worth all the trouble to make a little camping experience for yourself. And that is the end of the story. And look on the back, it has a whole bunch of mosquitoes. So that is Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping by Melanie Watt. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.